What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the next video on learning Python. My name is QTS Dan and you guys are watching my channel Coraiwood. Alright, so in the previous video we have shown you guys the structure of the function in Python, and we said that you guys needs to put a def, and you guys needs to put your statement here, and when you guys gonna put it here, when the Python interpreter is gonna come here and it's gonna bump up to this if the special variable called name is has this main, then I'm gonna execute all these functions here. And we said that this main is exactly like a C++ int main. Our in Java's case, public static void main string, array of string of arguments. All right, so now I'm gonna introduce you guys that, like I said in the previous video, there is something called params, and there is something called arguments. What's a parameter? And you guys seen here that we have a parameter. For example, you guys can the parameter always goes here, and when the functions you call your functions, the argument goes here. That's the only difference, because when you guys gonna put it here, all your parameters, you guys gonna set your parameter here, and whenever you guys gonna define your parameter here, and wherever you guys gonna put here is called arguments, and you guys gonna set arguments whatever. So if you put age here, then you guys need to put your age here, the numeric number. Say for example you guys need to put a 40, and and on top all you guys needs to put a age, and here for example you guys gonna say my age is, and you guys needs to put a age, because you guys now the Python is gonna see here that you have a parameter here called age, and you guys gonna have some sort of nice writing, my age is, and it says that's fine, that's a literal string, and this age is a parameter. You guys can have another one, say for example height. For example, if you put it, then you guys get an error because our XYZ, because this is doesn't make sense for Python, because this is not defined. You guys needs to define for computer programming. Everything you guys needs to do, and you make sure you guys define it before you use it. So we are defining here, you know, parameter age, height, XYZ, whatever your address, name, whatever you guys want to do, and make sure you guys want to put it here. And here you guys just, this is your argument. What's arguments? I'm putting the age. Say for example my age is 40 or 20 or 30 or 50, whatever number it suits you guys. So now we running our parameters and looking here in arguments, and now here this is coming from here, from the function my age is, and because we are just putting some sort of template here, and here we're putting a value here on an argument, because that's argument. It's just like English word. When you argue with someone about something, it means you guys trying to prove yourself about something, and here is a parameter, because you're just saying computer, look, there is something called age, but I'm not sure what's the age. Normally you guys leave it for the user to put it, so you guys can get a data from the user, or you guys can assign it yourself. Either way, you guys need to put some sort of value here. So parameter is something called here inside your functions, and argument something called here when you guys call your function. So that's the difference between sometime you guys going to see param, and sometime you guys going to see args. And this args is exactly like that when you guys going to see, because the Java, when you guys going to do this, they're going to take array of strings of arguments. And why this is because you guys not learning Java, but the reason is because the old times all the computer used to do with Unix, and Unix had a command line, and every programmer used to put the parameter from there and put arguments here. So that's why it says you can put an array of strings of the then you guys can put your arguments. That's exactly the same concept. But now because there is a window, there is a Mac, there is a GUI, graphical user interface, so not many people using this one, but I'm just going to show you guys how we're going to need this one. We can use these ones, okay, because now you guys should learn the Python, how we define the parameters. So that's your parameters, and that's I'm gonna arguments, our args. So now you guys have called your function and you guys assign some sort of value 40, and now you guys defining your age. So now you guys gonna come and says define, for example, x, our defined name, and you guys gonna put n inside. For example, I'm gonna put x, and now I'm gonna print my name is, I'm gonna put my name, and I'm gonna put whatever parameter I've got here. So now I have the second function, and I just wanted to print my name, and I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna put a name, and inside where it says here, because you guys, now it's up to you guys what you guys want to. Python's cool now, instead of putting anything, now you got Python's gonna come automatically, because here we didn't put a age as an int. If you guys notice, we didn't put an int, we just put some sort of number here, and now here is gonna, Python's gonna quickly you figure out that look, that's a literal string here, because we're putting some sort of value here as x. So if we run our program, and you look in here, my age is 40 and my name is Yazdan. How cool is this? You guys look in here that we are putting some sort of function here, and we're defining our function. You guys can put a, say for example, x and y, for example, x and y, and you guys can put it here. My surname is, and you guys can put a y. Now what happens, because now the Python is gonna expect you guys to put a 2 instead of 1. You guys in your arguments, you guys needs to put a 2, but if you try to run, then sometime your program's gonna get buggy, and sometime your program's gonna crash, and it doesn't look good, because here missing one required positional argument, because positional argument means you guys need to put it in a position. So as I said to you guys, the Python is going to see here there is x sitting there, and that's the first name, and it says all right, the name is Yazdani. What about the second one? And it says the age is, that's fine, I'm cool with this, no problem, and my exit code is 1. It means Python is not happy, and you guys need to put your parameter here, the second parameter. And if you go here and change here and put a Yazdani, and my name is QD, for example, I'm going to change it. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to put a last, and I'm going to come here and I'm going to put the first name, for example, and I'm going to put a Q, for example. Okay, so now I have a 2, and I have 2 here. Python's gonna be happy, everyone's gonna be happy. So Python's gonna happily gonna say my name is Q, my first name is Q, and my surname is Yazdani, for example. You guys can do a nice script here. So instead of gonna come here and you guys can put it here, and here I'm gonna put some sort of nice QD, for example. Okay, so now I'm gonna run and QD, or you guys can put I'm gonna put that's quadrat, and you guys gonna look in here, that says my first name and the last name. That's your parameter, and that's a 2 parameter here, and that's how you guys going to display here, and how you guys going to call here with arguments. So that's your keep in mind, the first one is your params or parameter, and the second one here is going to be argument. Whatever you guys going to put it here, make sure you guys going to put it here. All right, that's it for this video, guys. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.